I ain't even gonna lie. That Top Ramen tracksuit, it's pretty dope.
That one is dope.
It's silly as fuck, but somehow it works. But I could never wear it.
The KFC one is tight too.
You could wear it. I can't. Please don't wear the KFC one, but I could see you in the Top Ramen one.
I could wear the Top Ramen one. I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is a transitionary time. I don't know why I shaved my beard. It just felt like it was time to shave my beard. Mm-hmm. And I didn't question the instinct. I just looked at myself, I went to the mirror, and I took out my fucking ball trimmer. What's that fucking thing called? The lawnmower thing? Manscape. Yeah, I manscaped my face with it. So what I did was I took the beard off, and I thought I'd be a rootin', hootin', tootin', shootin', cowboy-looking guy, which would be funny for the jokes. But when I took off the beard, it dawned on me how incredibly weak my chin is, and how I don't have a Superman jawline, like I'm not Giga Chad.
Which is, don't take this the wrong way, which is weird because, you kind of have like your bottom teeth in front of your front teeth kind of, right? But I don't know what your bite really looks like.
No, it's absolutely.
Yeah.
I have an underbite like a caveman.
So odd that you have that plus a soft chin.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Soft chin?
Right. So if I was Batman, I'm Michael Keaton Batman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, still cool Batman. But when I had the Dooku shit and I looked like a train, all I wanted to do was look like a train.
So be warned, women who are dating guys with beards. If you don't know him without that beard, look what could happen.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Welcome to the show. I'm Chris Lujan.
I am called Bindu.
This is the I Ams. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Oh, let's get high. Yeah, man, I'm in a weird place right now because, there are weird things happening in the world. And because of that, there is really no entertainment happening in this place. And oddly enough, like later today, I have a date with a friend of mine to go to a very famous place that everyone goes to get prime rib and drinks for cheap.
Yeah.
They're closing in a week. They've been in business for 50 years. Everybody's been there.
See, everything must go.
Everything must go. And it feels as if this little area that we have is going to die before it rebuilds. And it's like...
Well, yeah. I mean...
It seems weird. That's all. Like, it doesn't...
Again...
I grew up here, and this...
Yeah. Again, we lost our Target. We lost our Best Buy. We lost Krispy Kreme, right? That used to be here. Did we lose In-N-Out for a while and then it came back, or was that always there? I think that was always there. I mean, they closed Big Five. Jo-Ann Fabrics is going out of business all over the place. We have a mall that's only half full.
Not even that, I don't think.
Yeah. Your deli closed.
Yep.
Cocina Medina?
Cocina Medina, the Mexican place, closed.
Mac's Old House closing. These are all like institution type places.
Right. The things to do around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything here now is just new shit with no history and no connection to the neighborhood.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Parkside Market's still there.
Dope. Mecca, still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mecca will be around forever. Because that's where thugs like to go to eat.
Unless they somehow sell that property to the family for millions and like an offer you can't refuse type of thing to rebuild the neighborhood, Do you think it would be like that? Like in the movie Up, did you see Up?
I did.
So remember like everyone was moving, all the big buildings, and he refused to move? Do you think they would respect if some giant corporation was basically going to like rebuild downtown, would they be smart enough to keep the Mecca there? Or would they not care because they're not even from the area and they don't know what the Mecca is? Who gives a shit?
The sensitive artist in me would be like, of course they would care, right? But after seeing what's been happening in America, I have no faith in any loyalty of anything at all, except us. I mean, Apple turned on us. That whole Apple Intelligence, that was bullshit. They staged the whole thing.
You were so looking forward to that, too.
And they all got busted. There's lawsuits out now.
Really?
All that shit that they were showing, they faked it. They never had working models of any of it. Amidst all the craziness, I got the Nintendo Switch 2. And it seems like in our current troll culture, where if you talk bad about shit, you get attention, and attention is currency.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking bad about it.
Really?
Yep. And I'm telling you right now, as an owner of one, it's magnificent. It is a perfected device that you're going to hold on to forever. It's that good.
All right.
Yeah. They're not going to make
There
an
you go,
OLED
Nintendo.
one.
There's your review.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make an OLED one because the screen's so good, it doesn't matter.
The IMs, 5 stars.
5 stars.
5 stars.
Mm-hmm. Because even though I disagree with the way they're going with video games, everyone's going that way.
Right. It's not, yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm. And everyone's like, well, if you're going to get into that much computing, because it's basically like having a little computer now.
What was worse?
What?
Like how you said, like things have changed and, you know, like they're getting rid of game. Well, how did you put it?
Well, you used to have a system, a console, you put a game in it, you turn it on, and you could play it.
So it sucks that it doesn't have that.
Right.
What's worse? That, not having that, or Apple taking away the headphone jack on an iPhone?
Apple taking away the headphone jack on an iPhone was a dick-ass move.
Okay.
Forcing everyone to buy wireless bullshits and then charging $260 if you want the good kind. Yeah, and guess what? I did all of it. And they were right, and it's all better, and it improved my life, and they were right, but they didn't give me a choice.
Right.
I had to do it.
Yeah.
It was expensive as shit. Would I go back? No. And that's why they're smug. That's why they're smug. They're like, yeah.
You'll buy it.
We created the problem, and then we created the solution, but the solution is so good, it's better than anything you could think of. So how about that? $1,000. That's just the phone. $300 for the earplugs. Oh, by the way, your phone doesn't come with a charger. That's $30. Oh, you want the cable to actually connect it? Psych, we'll give you the cable.
That's kind of how it is.
We're Apple. Oh, do you want to clean your devices? $20 cloth.
He said we're working with baby computers, though.
They are.
He's got an opinion of Mac that is like, that's not even a computer.
Right. Here's my pushback, right? All the PC people, it's like they have so much options to do all this shit.
Yeah.
They don't do anything except game, right? People that have Apple computers do shit and get shit done. You do this entire show, Apple computers. I run my entire business, Apple computers.
You know what I thought he was going to say? I could just wave my hand in front of this and it all lights up. Like it's all interconnected.
No, but you know what I'm saying? When I'm out, all my music operation, it's all fucking Apple computers, and I'm walking through the crowd and I'm controlling music from my fucking watch that's hooked up to this interconnected dope-ass Batman shit.
Right.
It's awesome.
Fun times.
The whole thing's fucking awesome. It's great.
Apple baby.
Right. I hate them. I love them. I hate them. But they did lie. And look, man, I'm gonna call it out. I'm not an Apple fanboy. I bought into the system, so I'm like, okay, cool. What's coming out now? Okay, this is cool. Oh, this sucks.
So what was it supposed to be?
You were supposed to be able to fucking hold your phone open and be like, describe the room.
Oh,
And
really?
Siri just described
That's what
it in
you
real
were.
time.
That's
Yeah.
what.
This looks
Jesus
like a podcast
Christ! It starts
room.
talking about this, it would never end.
Right.
All of this stuff.
Phone just blow up.
Yeah.
Right.
Get hot. Ow! Ow! Shit.
Speaking in tongues and shit.
Yeah.
Spit out a digit,
so
216.
So it does none of that.
None of it. Apple Intelligence is a joke. And then Apple just had their fucking thing. And for all you guys at home, Apple is like 30 minutes away from us, right? It's not far away.
Right.
40 minutes away, maybe, right? Oh, wait, this is California. Traffic. It's 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Right? And they did their whole presentation, and it was cool, and it was fun, and there's some new things coming out. But they kept saying Apple Intelligence, and I'm like, no, y'all. You don't get to say that anymore.
So they're still calling it that?
Yes, and you're getting sued for that right now, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, because I guess like if you know that something like that is coming, you could be a third-party company making stuff, and then all of a sudden that all of your product is for naught because it doesn't work.
Dude, you were supposed to be able to talk to Siri and have a conversation and not have to remind her of the subject that you're talking about.
So we were going to get to be like Her, the movie Her.
Totally Her. In fact, yes, basically that, right? So you could be like, hey Siri, where's the nearest fucking airport, right? Okay, well my mom's coming in at 3 o'clock.
Did his phone just pop open when he said, hey Siri?
Right.
Oh, I'm not saying
Don't do it, right? Right? So, like, you could be like, all right, well, my mom comes in, her flight's at 2:45. What would be the best route to get there to pick her up? Like, multiple sentences, right? They showcased that.
Okay.
And they faked it. You can't do that shit.
Boy, I bet they were like, We got till launch date to fucking figure this shit out.
Bro, I'm reading my Batman comics going like, oh my God, I'm finally get to be Batman. I get to talk to my fucking bat computer. I can put everything in my cow. I'm thinking, how am I going to make my eyes all white when I walk around? Dude.
We should have a whiteboard behind us for like, Batman.
Right.
Like, Batman came up.
Well, I'm 52, so I have 3 more years before I'm Dark Knight Returns. And like right as Batman, he grew a mustache and shit in the comic, and then in the middle of the night, he set off the alarm in the Batcave, and Alfred woke up. He's like, "Sir, is everything okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I was just reminiscing." Right, "Sir, when did you shave your mustache?" Right, it's coming.
Oh, okay.
Right, I'm getting back into shape, Batman. Yeah, so I gotta paint my blue bike black. Flat black and chrome.
Yeah.
Because I have an ultra classic.
Well, you better get on it.
That cowl is called a Batwing, right? So I got the saddlebags and everything.
I'm gonna put another check next to Batman for that one.
And then in like right around September, October, I'll start letting all this grow back out.
All right.
Yeah.
Or not. Who knows? Stay tuned. Make sure to like and subscribe and join our Discord and Patreon. Check out our links.
Now back to the show.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't either. You know, like I was like, do I shave this off?
That's what got me thinking. Because when I went to your house for the pizza for Thursday,
This was short.
it was short, and I was like, wow, you didn't even warn a motherfucker.
See, this is how, like, you sent me that picture and I just said betrayal.
Yeah.
It does feel that way a little bit, right? Like when I
does.
shaved this, you were like, he didn't even talk to me about
Right,
that.
and my shit's like this long, and you're
Yeah.
like over here young looking, and I'm like Gandalf and shit. You shall not pass, you know.
Yeah, there was a little bit of like, there. Even though like I said, I knew you were going to do it at some point. There was a little bit of that motherfucker.
Both of my kids were like, "Oh my God, that's the guy I remember.
Yeah.
That's my dad." And I'm like, "Has my chin always looked this weak? Has it always been this fucking weak, man? I thought I was like kind of, no."
Maybe our faces changed from sucking dick.
Oh my God, that
Sorry.
was you just bindu. That's
Have
what
you seen that girl who's like eating and they're on the street? This is a super popular reel. I see it all the time. And like some guy like says, if you had $1 million, what would you do? And he puts the mic into her face and she's like, open a buffet. And he's like, what? And she's all, open a buffet.
What would you do if you won the lottery?
Open a buffet.
What?
Open a buffet.
Open up a your hands are so gross.
Buffet.
They didn't give you any napkins?
All you can eat Chinese food.
And so that sucking dick, that's from like a thing too, right?
Yeah, because a girl didn't know how to cook, and she's like, "My mom didn't teach me how to cook."
Oh, yes.
Your mom didn't teach you how to suck dick. But
Yeah.
you still learned how to suck dick. That was good, because that's something
Thank you.
I would do to somebody, because I make dumb faces and shit. I make fun of people. You just bindued me, and that's
Yeah.
hard to do. But I mean, am I even bindu anymore?
How'd it feel?
No, if you go to my website, you buy tickets, I look just like this. There's no...
Just like that.
I know, there's
with
none of
the
this
pose and
bullshit.
everything.
I know.
Shit.
You know how I do.
Flamboyant.
I'm a man of many faces and many hats.
We should just do a shirt with like 9 boxes of you. Like the Brady Bunch, but it's all you, different faces.
We're all looking at each other,
Yeah.
right? And then I'm dressed up like Alice in the middle.
Yep, that's right.
Getting all that free meat packed in from Sam the Butcher. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep, giving her the
Throwing her
meat.
back out, blaming it on the old Hawaiian tiki.
Oh, man.
Right there. Yeah, don't fuck with that. That's bad news. I got it. In
No
my house.
tikis.
Yeah. Well, because I'm kind of bad news. So when I have bad news with me, it's like positive. Yeah.
You're not bad news. You just think you're bad news. I think you think you're bad news.
I'm cursed, for sure.
But I don't think you are. I think you think you are. It comes across that you think you are.
You know,
But
you're going to be
not.
homeless in like 6 weeks.
Well, there's cards in play,
I hope so.
you know.
I I'm going about it with confidence and grace. I'll walk through fire with grace.
I did text you last night, ask you if you're okay.
Yeah. Well, I looked at it, and I didn't want to lie to you. So I waited an hour before I responded.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah.
So wait, you got, and finally you were okay?
No, I'm okay with not being okay. I'm in a place right now where I should not be okay. I'm on full alert. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Because the times are changing, and it's not my fault. But that does not matter. Money must be made. Okay, what can I do? You know, rethink.
Have you thought about selling any pieces? Art? You could put a word out there that you can do tattoo illustrations. You know?
You're absolutely right. I could also have an art show and
Yeah.
have everything for sale. Mm-hmm. You could do that as well. After
Dude, we could
after I scan everything in.
fucking do it on a pizza night. We could do like a art. I mean, I know it's just my backyard, but if you wanted to like host an art show / pizza pop up in the backyard, sell pieces, you know.
I think what I'm going to do
I know you
is-
probably want like a legit.
No, I love that idea. You know what would be great to do? Me just paint with music on
Yeah,
while you are cooking pizzas.
that could be too.
I'm like not even. I
mean-
teaching people, like me just getting down and having a good
Tomorrow, pizza time tomorrow.
Right.
I told you, I told you we're doing it. You
Yeah.
know, and you said you would come. I'm not expecting you to bring your speakers and shit again. I mean, I have like a little, just one Beats pill that I could hook my thing up to. If you want to, you can. But because I just want you to be able to chill. I don't want to have to put you to work.
time. Well, I mean, I'll bring them, and then you just hook your phone up to them.
I mean, you
DJ.
could hook yours up too. Even like, I don't know if you just have a playlist.
It was very easy to do. I was just
Okay.
you told me an album I'd put on the band,
Okay.
and it was just
Sure.
cycling through. But it was
But
very
yeah,
easy.
if you
It was-
wanted to paint tomorrow, you could. I mean, there's not going to be a lot of people there.
No, that's what I'm saying, because last time I was like goofy, high, drunk on positivity.
You had at least 85 milligrams of a drinkable,
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, I do that.
because I had some of it.
Yeah. Yeah. We were high as fuck, too, and hitting this thing. I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could just paint. Because
If you could do it
in
whenever.
the zone.
You could do it tomorrow if you want.
But at the same time, like, there's going to be people there. Like, I'll be hanging out with Emmy. Emmy's
Yeah.
a good friend of mine.
I got someone at 5:30, 5:45, 6 o'clock, and then whenever Emmy shows up.
Oh, so do I bring up the pickles now, or do I wait for Shauna Berry?
Did she send you?
She's asking me, have you tried the pickles yet? I'm like,
Yeah, she sent me a screenshot.
I have not.
And
had
did
a
she
pickle.
send you my response to the
Yeah,
green?
it's hilarious.
Hell yeah.
She's like, I feel like I shouldn't be showing this. I'm like, oh, you show everything to him. We were transparent.
Shauna,
Yeah.
show me everything.
Hey. That's great.
But yeah, so she gave me the pickles that night, right? And she said,
My son. I don't know who that lady was, but she was hot, man. And I go, Shauna? A berry? Yeah.
so she gave me the pickles that night, and she said, don't eat them until next Wednesday.
Oh.
Right? So the plan was don't eat them until next Wednesday.
Okay, Thriller. See you next Wednesday. All right, anyways, what?
So
You'll get that later.
So I basically they were like kind of out of sight, out of mind for me, because it was like, well, I'm not supposed to touch them until Wednesday, right?
Sure.
So then on Monday, she texted me and said that they're okay to eat. She must have had a batch herself and tried it and was like, okay, they're done being pickled,
I
right?
do believe she grows her own cucumbers.
I think so.
So then she makes her own. Yeah.
And Maceo was the first one to try it, and he goes, that's a good pickle.
No shit.
Right, and I must have just eaten something, or I was eating something because I was like, no, I'm not in the mood for a pickle right now.
Oh, dude.
So then they went in the fridge, right?
Yes.
Relax. You come over today, I'll give you one or two. They're slices, like, So they went into the fridge, and out of sight, out of mind, they were in the fridge. So finally, she was like, "How
pickling?"
She was like, "How you like that pickle, right?" And so when she texted me that, I immediately was like, "I need to eat a pickle right now because I need to give her a review." It's a good pickle, right? So all of that is what happened when she was texting you saying, "Did you get some of my pickles from Chris?" It was all just like kind of out of sight, out of mind. Like I said, on the counter waiting, and then in the refrigerator because he had it.
I like those kinds of Vlasic pickles.
Yeah.
And I like pickles from Bubby's.
Yeah.
Have you ever had
Bubby's? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Her pickle, I could taste mustard. She said there's no mustard in it. But yeah, she sent me the text where you were like, she asked if you tried the pickle.
Yeah.
And you said, no, something about no, Chris, that little bitch.
Yeah.
He's like always lying. I think you said lying, which I wasn't lying, or holding out on you or something like that.
Always holding out on me, not lying.
And so I texted her back because she sent me that screenshot, and I was like, you take a screenshot of this now and you send it back to him. We will fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because she's like, I feel like I should screenshot this, but I don't know. I don't want to start something. And I'm like, oh,
No.
man, you always screenshot it. You always send it to that dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Nothing's off limits. You could show me whatever you've shown Brandon. That's what you're saying, right?
Yep.
All right, then.
And what a sight to see.
So anyways, what else do we have to talk about?
All kinds of things. What are your plans? I'm going camping in like a week with my brother
Oh, really?
and his son. Yeah. I don't know how I'm doing it.
I don't either.
I'm figuring it out.
Okay. What are my plans? What do you mean by what are my plans? Sheesh. It's a big question.
Tomorrow you have your pizza party.
Yeah, so as soon as I leave here today, I have to go make the dough. And then on tomorrow...
I can't film the dough now because I'm going to Max
Oh,
with Emmy.
I didn't know how much time you had.
Oh, right.
Where's the gimbal?
Oh yeah, you'll have to show me how to use it.
Right. Yeah.
Don't forget. We're leaving it up to you, producer.
No worries.
Out of sight, out of mind. It's
Right.
on you now. So I have a pizza thing tomorrow, which it's hard to get the word out because, I'm doing it in the backyard. I'm not out in public.
Dude, this is a gigantic problem.
I know. We talked about it.
Right. But it's like only getting worse. And because I search for those things in YouTube, it comes up in my searches. So there's videos coming out every other day of like artists just like, I give up. I
Yeah.
give up on social media. It does not work anymore.
So I got Charlie Hunter and Ella Ray Feingold's album in yesterday, and I went to make a post about it because it's an important album to me. And Charlie Hunter's not on, I don't think he's on any of the socials anymore.
Really?
His business is Side Hustle Records, I believe is his label. So they have a page, but he himself no longer has a page. I just wanted to tag him. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. No page. It would be fucking awesome to get off of it, wouldn't it? Social media.
I'm telling you, dude, I barely look at Instagram anymore because when I post, none of my followers see fucking anything. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, whatever. They're just looking at stories and reels and shit.
Yeah.
And your
stories is definitely what's watched the most.
Right. So you're supplying them every day. So I'm just reposting them and I'm staying in there so people don't forget. But it's just terrible.
Man, we sure could use more followers, huh?
No, we're at 60.
On YouTube, we're at 60. Yes. Get in on the ground floor, people.
Right.
But on Instagram, we have less than 60 followers, I think. I just don't think anyone's really seeing the stuff, which is exactly what the problem is you're saying.
Yeah. Social media no longer works. All it does is advertise and spread disinformation. And I think that's a weird fucking thing to think about because America created the television. And the whole point of the television was to sell shit.
Yeah.
So they would have programs brought to you by whatever they're selling.
Clorox.
Right. And Clorox would sponsor the shit out of the television show and so on and so forth. And that's how TV became a thing. But a weird psychological thing has happened because when you're watching the show, it's very rare to break the fourth wall, right? Only like Hitchcock would do it.
Right.
And stuff like that, right? But when the commercial comes on, The fucking actor
Right.
breaks the fourth wall, looks right at the person.
Yep.
Right? Now, since America created the television, and it did so at a time where America was predominantly white, not only were all the ads white and addressed at white people, but they were breaking the fictional dream setting and going right, looking right at the right at the consumer. And so the people watching commercials started to feel special. They started to feel important.
Really?
They started
this
to
sounds
feel
Ken
like
Nordinian.
the main character's Earth. And that is how America got this stupid fucking way to look at the world. We got tricked by fucking commercials, making us feel like we're the most important thing in the world, right? Catering to us, telling us what we need, lying to us, coaxing to us, but it's mostly white, right? The Justice League in the beginning, mostly white. G.I. Joe, mostly white. They had one black character. His name was Stalker. Whatever, right? Whatever. We won't get into that. I'm just saying this.
That's as bad as Shadow.
Right. This crazy fucking main character of the Earth syndrome started with television commercials and has rotted the fucking mind of this experiment we call America. Because now, when we look on Instagram, we see one post, two posts, ad. And the ad is direct. And when I leave Instagram, I go to Facebook, it's the same ad.
And when you're in your stories, go and next person, ad, and then the next one, another ad, and then another person's story. Like, yeah, they're really doubling down on the ads.
Right, and it's always been that way. Brought to you by.
Yeah.
Just like your story that you came up with so long ago. You nailed it, and I'm not going to talk about it because we're still going to fucking do it because it still applies. It's insane.
Yeah.
Your awesome sci-fi story. I'm all in, dude. Anyways, I'm watching this whole shit happen, and like everyone thinks, like Andy Warhol was right. Everyone's going to get their 15 minutes. Everyone's trying to be an influencer. Everyone's trying. Here we are. Now we've known that like tragedy is where people like to go. Haters is where people like to get the clicks.
Right.
Right. And so the Nintendo Switch 2. It's fucking amazing. Everyone hates it.
So okay. So let me sidetrack for a second. How do you feel having your opinion on all of those wannabe influencers? Where does this put you having a show?
It's very weird because you and I, like, people want to be influencers and shit. You and I are successful artists. Hey, I'm going to be homeless. We are successful artists, right?
I eat for the both of us.
We fucking YouTube is something that we're like, hey, let's do this. It'll be fun.
Right.
There are people that have turned that into their whole career.
Right.
So when I step into an arena, I'm the real fucking thing. When you step into the arena, you're a real fucking thing. Other people step into the arena, all they are is this little thing they've constructed.
I see what you're saying. This is all they've got, not the stuff that we're doing off camera.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I walk this earth a little bit different, and I have a lot of confidence in myself. So even though now I'm in a weird position, right? I've bragged about how free I am, but there are drawbacks. Sometimes the seas get rough when you're on them, and the seas are about to get rough for me. Luckily for me, I have everything I fucking need, right? Like, and not only that, I was a Cub Scout, a Weebelo, a Boy Scout. I love all the camping and all that.
Yeah.
But my father left me a treasure trove of camping shit. So it's camping season, and I'm in Northern California, the most beautiful place in the world. Yeah, so yeah, I might be homeless for like 4 weeks, but I'm gonna be camping that entire time. Who cares? I'll be doing it with fucking style. So I'm in a weird place.
So are you gonna like go up to the mountain and be like, it's Tuesday, gotta go to Chris's house? Come. Okay.
It's a 4-hour drive.
All right.
Right.
Spend all day.
Why not? I'm sleeping the night,
Spend the
motherfucker.
night. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Right? And so now that I'm entering a territory that I don't know, I wanted to be naked, clean again. I wanted to, all right.
He's gonna go to the mountains and be alone and naked.
Deep cut. Yeah, that's an Underground Agent 6 song.
That's At Night I Stay Awake, right?
Correct. Yeah. Which is a trip now because it depends what's going to happen to my sleep. I track my sleep. I've had my bed. I've been so happy. Right? Do I get to keep my bed? I don't know.
Well, what would you camp on? Do you have like a mat? Do you have like an inflatable? Do you
Oh
have...
boy, let me tell you what. I'm gonna do that shit that Lone Wolf 902 is doing.
Okay, so that's the hot tent thing,
That
right?
hot tent with the chimney hole and the little titanium stove.
Yeah,
and
but what are you sleeping on?
a cot.
A cot, so like a
Yeah.
off the ground foldable.
But
Okay.
okay, so that's what I'm talking about. I've been looking at a whole bunch of different types of things, and there are many different companies out there that make cool ass shit for my truck. Cool ass shit.
Do you know what you're doing? You've somehow worked your way into it. I completely different route, but somehow you've made your dream, like of what you're gonna do when you go camping, and Thaxter's dream of what's gonna happen when everything falls apart. It's the same exact thing,
Yeah, getting ready for the end of the world.
right?
Right. But you got to do it in style. So I'm thinking about, do I need to buy Starlink from Elon, my buddy?
We tried to connect to it when we were in Markleysville because there was nothing. There was fucking no signal.
Yeah.
In fact-
when I went to send to you, it goes, this guy's going through satellite. It may take.
Oh,
a while."
really?
Yeah.
When we were at the festival, it was so bad that me and Micah just left our phones in a backpack in the car all day.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Because it was like, there's no point. Except for, I was like, oh, I would love a picture of that. You know.
My camera.
Yeah, that was the only thing. But, yeah.
Also, what you were saying was
We were trying to
you
connect
were
to them.
completely and totally in the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Exactly, right?
And you were like, it was so fun.
Yeah, never, other than, oh, I want a picture of that.
Yeah.
There was never a, like, except for the, like, oh shit, where's my phone? You know, that type of thing.
You know, this is kind of fucked up because we're cannibalizing our own business right now. But you asked me if I saw your story, and I'm like, no, man, I don't even look at Instagram anymore. I'm telling everyone, follow us, subscribe, watch us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm so, oh.
Well, you did see the one, but you didn't see the other one. You didn't see the Godzilla death, but you saw the me and Andre at the festival
How come I
one.
don't remember this death, man?
You saw Destroy All Monsters?
Dude, I have every Godzilla
It's.
film.
I think I just happened to be watching it correctly. Yo, I may have found the best death in a Godzilla movie ever. Watch this. Watch this guy get shot in the forehead. Watch this acting. It's beautiful. Wait for it. This guy get. Okay, now here it comes. Watch this.
I have every Godzilla movie ever made.
Well, like I told you, I went to go look for Shin Godzilla,
Yeah.
and it was nowhere to be found.
I have it.
But how can that be?
Yo ho, matey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, pirate booty. So, okay, so here's the deal. Talon always wants to watch Shin Godzilla. That's his favorite Godzilla.
So he's seen it.
I made him watch -1, and he goes, damn, that was a great Godzilla film. Better than Shin Godzilla, it is not. But it's a great Godzilla film. And I'm like, wow, that's mighty strong. Shin's different.
Yeah, that's what you said. And I can't imagine how different, because I'm not looking at any trailers or anything.
No. So we can watch it in this studio on my curved screen, 4K, OLED, surround sound, clip speakers, thunderous fucking soundtrack, my sub, hella dope, mood light, get weed, high, the whole deal.
Man, by the time I'm done zooming in on each one of those cuts, it's going to be on your eyeball.
Right? But this is the ultimate place to see it. But not for a whole bunch of people. Only like 2 or 3 people can watch a movie in here at once.
Right.
Only one person's comfortable. Right? Or Shin Godzilla is going to be back in theaters in a month and
In
a half.
August.
Yeah, dude. You might want to wait to see that on the big screen.
I want to see it, though. God damn it. I'll wait, I guess.
I mean, but we could watch it here and then watch it on the big
We're
screen
not
anyways.
going to. We don't watch anything here. It's rare we watch anything in here.
Right, because it would be very painful for 2 people.
It's just because we're here to interact, like I said
Right.
before.
I'm just saying, like you put a movie on, it's 2 hours long, 2.5 hours long, or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how long Shin Godzilla is, but it's great though.
All right.
I mean, it's Evangelion Godzilla, man.
I don't know why all of a sudden I got into Godzilla. It was really -1.
Dude, I love it. I love that you've jumped on it. I love that you were trying to wear a different Godzilla shirt every day of the week.
I have 4 now.
That's badass.
So I have, yeah, get ready for me. You know what? If I could just get a Godzilla costume, like a legit, like felt, stitched together. Yeah, like not a rubber suit, but
No,
like
Etsy, handmade.
Yeah, like Godzilla costume.
Yeah.
I would rock the shit out of that.
That would be very
I'd have
expensive,
to hold
dude.
my hands like this.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah.
That's what I want.
Dude, Godzilla brings me so much joy. Yeah, and Shin, that's a good one.
All right.
All right, we'll watch it in here.
Okay.
Yeah, but it'll be 4 of us.
We better do it soon.
Yeah, I gotta start breaking everything down.
Yeah.
Yep, everything goes back into prison. All my Batman.
See, even Brandon is shutting down.
Yeah. Oh my God. BINDU Studios went out of business for a little bit. It's gonna go
I'm not
portable.
talking about BINDU Studios.
This has been so fucking cool. And,
Yeah.
and not only that, like there's a lot of people that follow me on Snap, and they know how much I love having this studio.
Oh, yeah?
I love it.
Well, shit, like, is there anything in here, like, that you'd want to talk about? So here's what you have to think about. We'll maybe do these as shorts, like we did the Spy versus Spy thing. But if this stuff is going in storage, you need to share and talk about what you would want people to see before it gets put into storage.
Oh, and you know what's weird? My buddy Michael Sotero, who put me on, put all the tattoos on me. Been my buddy since I was 6 years old, 7.
Yep.
My Ultraman Godzilla Gundam buddy. That guy was the one who kept all of his toys in the package with the instructions and all of that. So when he was done playing, he'd put it back in.
Oh,
and
okay.
Pack it all up, and he would pretend he was in the store again.
He wouldn't keep them in the packages, but he would keep the packages so they could put them all back away.
No, he kept them in the packages, and he would pull them out to play with them. And then when he's done playing with them, put them back in the packages.
Yeah, I think that's what I said.
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
Okay.